And we are back with BRX Pro Tips. Lee Kantor, Stone Payton here with you. Lee, let's talk a little bit about, let's share some ideas for our folks out there on how to be a great guest.
Right. So, a lot of times the people we're interviewing and the people in the studios being interviewed, this is their first time that they've ever done anything like this. So I'd like to give them some tips so they can get the most out of their experience, so that they get the most value out of it. And one of the key things is to get an idea of, listen to some previous shows so that you know what is the tone of the show. Is the person like really matter of fact? Is it funny? Do I have to come prepared to, with a funny story or something like that? But just get an idea of the tone of the show. So that's important. And stories. Stories is key. Be prepared to share some stories, success stories, share some origin stories, share some stories about how you work with your clients, give some examples of how you've served a client and how that their business has gotten better because of working with you. Those are great for you to have. And those kind of segments are going to be great for you to repurpose later on. And remember to look at this for your best interest. What are some ways that you're going to be able to take this content and use it again down the line? So don't look at it as, I'm going to come on a show and answer some questions. Think of it as strategically as, I'm going to come on a show and I'm going to get some content that I'm going to be able to use down the road. So make sure that you go, okay, down the road, I want to have a good kind of success story. Down the road, I want to have a good origin story. And then you'll be able to pull this content out later on and use it for a variety of things. And the bottom line is, be yourself. Be authentic. Don't be too slick. Don't memorize stuff. Don't read stuff off sheets of paper. Be an active listener. Tell your story with your own passion and your own energy, and everything else will take care of itself.
And it really will, particularly on our platform, but really any media platform where you have a good seasoned host that is genuinely invested in helping you get the word out and wants to support and celebrate business in their community. Stories, examples, a good analogy sometimes is really strong as well. Here's another couple of tips to a question of your own. Man, if you come equipped with a question of your own and you ask the host or another guest, that is dynamite. Very few people employ that. And find a reason, find a way somewhere during your segment to shine the light on someone else, whether it's a previous mentor, someone who's really impacted your life, complimenting someone in the studio, or even the host. Those are two what I'll call ninja level guest best practices.